are back in the Daybreak Kitchen. It has been a very cold week, and so we are making soup today.
Yep.
So I'm excited. I've never made soup from scratch, so this is a new experience for me.
So this is going to be your basic cream-based soup. Today we're going to start with asparagus and spinach. So it's going to be really healthy. You know, help you fight off those wintertime cold germs. You know, get that immune system going. Waiting for spring.
I'm waiting for it.
So we're going to start with some white onions. Right in there. Now, dealing with asparagus of any size, we know that they come in varied shapes and sizes. We always want to get rid of the little root tip down here because there's a lot of fibrous, woody ends to them, and no one really likes that in their soup, especially once things get all blended up. It just becomes like fibrous tendrils in the mouthfeel, and that's not really exactly what we want. So make sure we always either trim those off or peel them if you want to increase your yield.
Okay.
You can always take an apple peeler or a potato peeler right to them.
So what is our pan at?
This is over high heat right now.
Okay.
So we're going to want to get a little bit of color on our asparagus, a little color on our onions. We're going to go again with some whole garlic cloves right in there. This recipe calls for 2, but you know how we go. It just you let your heart decide.
We measure garlic with our heart.
Yes.
Always.
So there's about 6 cloves in there.
You can already smell.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about getting our fingers, smelly from mincing it or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's all going to blend right up in that blender. So we're starting to get some good color. Smell those onions starting to caramelize. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go right in with some, not baby spinach, but whole leaf spinach.
Okay. Why not baby spinach?
It's a little bit too delicate, so so we want it to stand up to the heat a little bit while it's cooking, and everything, like we said, is going to get pureed in the end, but we don't want it to turn slimy on us.
We do not. That sounds gross.
A little salt and pepper, and that's going to help start releasing some of that moisture from the vegetables, get all the flavors going, and then we're going to come in 2 cups of cream. Now, ideally, this is going to pretty much almost cover all your vegetables.
Okay.
And then we're just going to reduce our heat down to like a medium heat.
Okay.
So we'll do like a 7 out of 10 there. And then some fresh herbs, and we're going to let that steep in there with all that goodness. And then, so this is going to come down to about 10 minutes over medium heat to get all the, the asparagus fibers broken down and all the spinach and onions right where they need to be. So when we come back, we're going to go ahead and blend up the soup, and then we can taste it.
Amazing. Well, we're going to let that cook, and we will have more coming up right after the break. Let our vegetables simmer and get all combined, and they are in our blender, and it is time to blend them up.
Yep, so we got our trusty Vitamix here. I always want to make sure it's on low before we go turn it on power. These commercial ones are a little on the powerful side. So whenever we're blending something hot, we always want to start out low and slow because it's going to want to expel that steam, and that's a pretty good chance that if you're not leaving a lot of headroom on your blender, it can kind of pop up out of there and burn. It's just not great. So you can see that steam escaping out of there. So before we turn things up, go ahead and cover it up.
And so do we want this to be completely smooth, no chunks of anything? Okay. Yep.
That's really all we're looking to do there. So, and this recipe here will serve 2, but you could always ramp it up.
Of course.
Just right in the bowl there. All that air that's been incorporated is really going to bring out some of the flavors as well. So this is a great soup to serve fresh, right off the stove. So we got a little olive oil drizzle, some extra salt and pepper, more fresh herb. We'll go in with some croutons.
Gotta get the croutons.
Crunchy contrast there.
It smells so good already, so I am very excited. Go ahead and take a bite. I'm not gonna get this on my fancy white shirt. It's very warm. It's got a lot of good different flavors. I feel like even in the spring's come. If you're in my headset, it's very spring-like dish too still. Mm-hmm. So very good. Chef, thank you for
my pleasure
bringing it to us today, and you can find the recipe on our website at WTAP.com, but we'll have more coming up right after the break.